Welcome back to Skull Rock at Turkey Brook Park in Bud Lake, New Jersey. For Pope John Junior Lion 11U football, Mike Formasano calling tonight's game. It's Monday Night Football under the lights here in Mount Olive as the Pope John Lions get started with the second half with a kick down the field by Benepucci. It's down to about the 35-yard line. Number 13 picks it up, looking for the far sideline, and finally tackled at the 45-yard line by number 89, Matthew Schultz. So the Lions with a 14-0 lead as we start the second half. We'll go over rosters for Pope John in just a minute. 2 touchdown runs in the first half by Luca Pippa, number 49. One from 38 yards out, one from 26. And the Lions with a 14-0 lead starting this third quarter. Mount Olive will start on offense first from their own 45, 1st and 10.
Robert up against the line, let's go.
Marauders up to the line.
Watch the ball.
Quarterback number 12 in the gun. It was worked almost exclusively from there throughout the game. The tailback right next to him on his left. 12 takes the snap, the handoff to 23. Fumble on the play, the ball's loose, it's up in the air now on the ground. Pope John has recovered, I believe. Number 3, Logan Mazway with the fumble recovery. And Pope John will take over. 1st and 10 Lions from the Mount Olive 46. Oh, the ball popped loose, and Mazway jumped right on it, brought it down to the field. Great play by Pope John. So now the offense coming on the field. Number 2, Mason Seeger, quarterback. Number 27, Alex Formasano into the lineup as well. Is Declan McCarrick and number 10, Ryder Espinoza out for Pope John. We start 1st and 10. It'll be at the 45-yard line of Mount Olive.
1st and 10 on the 45-yard line.
13:05 and counting again with the rules here for tonight's game. 15-minute quarters, so a full 60 minutes, but running clock. Mason Seeger in the shotgun. Fumble on the play. He picks it up. He cuts to his left, past the near hash mark. Over the 50, now to about the 45, and brought down as he gets back to the initial line of scrimmage. So that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Let's start with the roster. We go with number 2, Mason Seeger. Number 3, Logan Mazway. Number 6, Benepucci. Number 8, Noah Kraus. Number 9, Ted Zawicki. 10, Ryder Espinoza. 13, John McCann. 14 is James Mahalik. Oh, no, actually it's 89, so that was the difference. I'm reading the old roster. That's where the difference of the number is. Mahalik is number 89. We'll pick up with the roster in just a second. Here's Seeger in the gun. There's a snap. Fake handoff. He'll keep. Cuts to the near sideline. Gets back to about the 45, maybe 44. Gains about a yard. Tackled out of bounds by number 19 for Mount Olive. So, injured player for Mount Olive, number 24 on the ground. We're going to take an injury timeout. Injury timeout, 12 minutes to go in the third quarter. We'll return to Skull Rock right after this. Welcome back to Bud Lake, New Jersey. As number 24 from Mount Olive back on his feet, and that's good to see. As the Mount Olive coaching staff walking off with him. He's under his own power, and that is good. 12:02 remaining, third quarter. 14-0 Pope John. We continue with the roster for the Lions. We pick up with number 27, Alexander Formasano. Number 28, Danny Filato. Number 45, Owen Dawson. 49, Luca Pippa. Number 56, Robert Zawicki. 61, Anthony Grego. 67, Declan McCarrick. Number 80, Roman Pena. 85, Cooper Lapin. 87, James Mahalik. 89, Matthew Schultz. Number 97, Braden Convey. Play goes to the right, and maybe about a yard or two, and that's about it. That's going to bring up fourth down for Pope John. Head coach of the Pope John Lions, 11U squad, is Rob Zawicki, also the offensive coordinator. The defensive coordinator is Dan Filato. Assistant coach is Greg Mazway, Anthony Grego, Jeff McCarrick, My apologies. Jeff McCarrick, Jose Pena, and Des Espinoza. The athletic trainer is Strad Graziano. Team moms, Corinna Schultz and Melanie Zawicki. Junior Lions athletic director is Brian Carlson. Varsity head coach Tom Gaston. The league president is Rich Jessamaria. And the league VP is Dave DiArco. I'm Mike Formisano. We are here live at Skull Rock, Turkey Brook Park in Bud Lake, New Jersey, just off the campus of Mount Olive High School. It's the Pope John Lions 11U squad over Mount Olive, 14-0. We're in a timeout. It's 4th and 5. We're going to stay with you as the timeout's over. 11:09 to go in the third quarter. Again, running clocks except for timeouts and scores and so forth, injury timeouts. And the Lions with 2 touchdown runs by Luca Pippa, 38 yards and 26. And Pope John with a 2-score lead. Mount Olive was threatening late second quarter, but Pope John defense stood tall and stopped the Marauders from scoring. Anthony Grego with the ball now, goes to his right, looking for the far sideline, past the 40, and is tackled at about the 38. That's not enough for a first down. So Grego brought down before the first down marker, and turnover on downs, and it'll be Mount Olive ball. So Pope John switches over to the defense. Number 6, Bennett Pucci in the game for number 87, James Mahalik. We'll spot the ball at the 38-yard line. Again, a great experience for the kids to be able to play Monday Night Football under the lights here in Mount Olive.
Switch sides with Grego.
Matt, go, Matt.
Outside containment, Matt.
Number 13 in motion, and he takes the handoff from 12, coming to the near side. He doesn't have anywhere to run. Cut off there by Matthew Schultz. And now comes back the other way, gets back to about the 38, maybe 39-yard line, and that is all. Host of Lions tackling number 13 there at the 39-yard line. Gains about 1, and that's it. So, 2nd and 9 for Mount Olive.
Now get after him, all right?
As we said, this is the last game of the regular season, or last game of the season for Pope John 11U. It's an exhibition game, as the Pop Warner schedule has already ended. The 13U Lions went into the playoffs as the number 4 seed in Rahway, New Jersey, a few weeks ago. Fortunately for the Lions, they fell to the Orange Bengals in that game, and so their season's over. Freshman football has one more game, and that's 4 o'clock on Thursday at Don Bosco, and we will bring that to you live. Fumble on the play by number 12 for Mount Olive, and is tackled there by number 61, Anthony Grego. Also number 89, Matthew Schultz in there to lend assist. Roman Pena, number 80, into the game for Pope John. We have 3rd and long for the Marauders. So as I said, freshman football on Thursday, and then the varsity team has made the postseason as well. They are the number 6 seed in the non-public B grouping, and they will take on Camden Catholic at Pope John High School. Camden, the 11th seed, Pope John, the 6th, and that is scheduled for Saturday at noon. Pope John High School, please make it out to Pope John High School for that game. Postseason here for Pope John varsity. There's a snap, taken by 12. He'll roll out the pass, being chased by Schultz, chased by Zawicki. Noah Kraus on him. He's able to get to the far sideline and is finally driven out of bounds at about the 44-yard line. So, good play by the Mount Olive quarterback, looking at a certain sack, and was able to make some positive yards, finding the sideline and gaining about the 44. So he gets down to close to midfield, and that is going to bring up 4th down for Mount Olive. 4th and 5. So instead of it being 4th and extremely long for Mount Olive, this is actually very manageable for them. But they've still got 5 to get to. They've got to get to the 48. The ball's at the 43. 4th and 5 for Mount Olive, and what is a big play for them. Turnover on downs here, and Pope John can start looking at the finish line. Hand off number 26 to the right, now to the left. Back up the middle, and is tackled there. Logan Masway in on the tackle, along with number 89, Matthew Schultz. Schultz brings down the running back, Turnover on downs. 1st and 10, Pope John. 6:50 and counting, third quarter. And the Lions already up 2 scores, looking to add to that now. They're in positive territory, plus territory, at the 40-yard line of Mount Olive.
Hard blocks, boys. Stay on them. Find a shirt. Danny, wait. It's time to shoot. All right.
So now, Filato under center. 3 men in the backfield. Grego is the tailback.
Wait for them.
Here's a snap. Fumble on the snap. Filato picks it up and is tackled immediately by number 5 by Mount Olive. So,
Come on. Nitro. Come on. Nitro.
it was actually picked up by Declan McCarrick, number 67. So, Filato with the fumble. Declan McCarrick saves it and is tackled almost immediately by number 5. So, the Lions lucky they didn't turn that ball over there. Now here's a snap. Filato will hand it off to Grego. Grego to the right side. He's got the 40, 35, 30, and is down to about the 25-yard line. 1st and 10, Pope John on, I'd say, almost 20 yards, if not 20, for Anthony Grego on that run. Looking at the original line of scrimmage, I think it was the 40, so we'll make it a 15-yard run for Anthony Grego. 1st and 10, Pope John from the 25 of Mount Olive.
Let's go, line. Big blocks here.
Pope John up to the line. 1st and 10 from the Mount Olive 25. Filato under center. McCarrick in the backfield along with Grego as the fullback. Handoff goes to McCarrick. Declan McCarrick up the right side. He's to the 15 to 10. I almost broke it. Number 45 for Mount Olive gaining the jersey of McCarrick and stopping him from the end zone. So bad break for McCarrick, but a nice run gets Pope John to the 7-yard line. 1st and goal to go for the Lions. 18-yard run by McCarrick. He looked like he was off to the races there and to the end zone, but number 45 gaining the shirt and was able to reposition and tackle McCarrick from there. 4:27 to go, third quarter. Filato under center. McCarrick again in the backfield. Mazaway, man in motion. Here's the snap. Hand off again to McCarrick. Runs up the left. Down to about the 3, maybe the 2-yard line. A 5-yard gain for McCarrick. 2nd and goal from the 2. Clock races down to 4:04 and counting. 2nd and goal to go from the Mount Olive 2-yard line. Filato racing back into the huddle. A great opportunity for Pope John to get one more win on the board before the season comes to a close. Filato under center. McCarrick in the backfield again. Here's the snap. Hand off to McCarrick. McCarrick up the middle. We'll wait for the official signal. They're going to say you stopped just shy of the goal line. So McCarrick gets down to just in front of the goal line at the half-yard. The ball spotted in between the 1 and the goal line. And again, the football just has to touch the nose, or the nose has to touch the plane. Just has to touch the white line, and that's it. Don't even have to get it all the way in, like in hockey, where the puck has to go all the way over the goal line. You just touch the white line and break the plane. Here's a snap and a keeper for Pope John. No signal yet. Now it is. Touchdown, Lions!
Touchdown, Lions.
Danny Filato with the keeper. A half-yard touchdown run. And Pope John has taken a 20-0 lead. So, Declan McCarrick doing the hard work, getting the Pope John Lions down to the half-yard line. And Filato with the keeper, scoring the touchdown and making it 20-0 Pope John. Clock continues to run. 2:18 remaining, third quarter. Pope John now looking for the extra point. Lions in the huddle. They come up to the line. Mason Seeger now in the shotgun. Two men either side. Zawicki on his right and McCarrick on the left. And Seeger's going to keep it. He's going to look for the end zone, and he's there. The point after's good. Mason Seeger with the keeper. And Pope John goes up 21-0. Clock runs down to 1:30 in the third quarter, and Pope John has opened up a 21-0 lead. We'll be back with the kickoff to Mount Olive right after this.
Can we get a time check?
George, I'll take that. Thank you. OBJ.
George, bring this water to the middle.
I said that might be the kid came up to me, grabbed me, and said no. He was like, I said that might be the kid came up to me.
Welcome back to Skull Rock at Turkey Brook Park in Bud Lake, New Jersey, just outside of Mount Olive. As the Pope John Lions have opened up a 21-0 lead on the Mount Olive Marauders. Mike Formasano along with you, calling tonight's game. Thank you so much for joining us. Lions kicking off from the 40-yard line.
Lanes, boys. Stop. Everyone to the ball.
Number 6, Benepucci getting set to kick. High end over end kick down to about the 35. Mount Olive takes it from there. Number 28 looking for the far hash mark as met by host Lions and brought down. So now, the ball spotted at the 40-yard line for Mount Olive as they go back to offense.
Guys, if you need water, grab some water.
We've switched over to the fourth quarter now, 9:30 and counting. And the Lions, who are going the other way from the first half, they're going right to left on your screen now. They were going left to right in the first half. 1st and 10 for Mount Olive at their own 40. Wind is starting to pick up here, starting to get a little colder. Again, not surprising as it is early November. 1st and 10 Marauders from their own 40.
James, no one behind you, buddy.
Hope John already on the line. Mount Olive up to it now.
1st and 10 on the 40-yard line.
Listen, nobody's getting behind you, Mace. Go, Ted. Nobody behind you, Ted.
Number 12 in the shotgun.
Ball.
23 to his right. Man in motion's 13. Here's the snap. Rolls to his right. Looking downfield. Errant pass. Incomplete. Number 13, the intended receiver, being covered by number 9, Ted Zawicki. That'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Mason, those passes are 3 to 5 yards. You can jump on it, Gotta be quick.
You can see all the hard work culminating in this game for Pope John. All the work they put in from the beginning of August. And they were practicing every night during summer vacation, going into the season, and struggling with some of the concepts and some of the machinations of football at this level, at the 11U level at the beginning of the season. Starting to learn from it, getting their first win of the season. I believe it was against Montclair. And then going through the rest of the season and finally coming out to this game tonight, and you can see how it's all come together. Number 12 with the pass out to 23. Anthony Grego with the tackle there is going to drop the Mount Olive offensive player down at about the 40. So it'll bring up 3rd and 10. And if you're a fan of Pope John, you're a parent, you're someone who follows Pope John football at any level, but you could be prouder of what this team has done tonight in really showing off what they've learned and how it's all come together. And now any of the athletes at this level, both Mount Olive and Pope John, you're happy to see them get a chance to play in this environment and to show what they've learned at this level. And it's really developmental. I mean, that is the most important thing. But for the Lions to come out and actually get a 21-0 lead here in the fourth quarter and to be able to put everything together this season, couldn't be happier for the players and coaches. Number 45 takes the snap as he was running by. He'll take it to the far sideline, trying to turn the corner. Can't do so, and is tackled there by number 89, Matthew Schultz. That's going to bring up 4th and long for Mount Olive. So you hope the Lions, if you're a fan, can lock down this final win of the regular season, of the season, as this is an exhibition game. But still, players don't want to hear that. This was a hard-fought victory if they're able to secure it. 6:10 to go in the 4th quarter. Lions lead by 3 scores. It's 4th and long for Mount Olive. A stop here will put Pope John in the driver's seat, and they can start to eat some clock. Fourth and long, number 12, the quarterback in the gun for Mount Olive. Here's the snap. Rolls to his right. He's going to keep it. Met by Schultz. And also number 56, Rob Zawicki, tackled there. Turnover on downs. 1st and 10, Pope John. So it'll turn over to offense for Pope John. And now the process of starting to eat some clock and work this down towards the final gun.
Alex, rock, paper, scissors.
Well, 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line of Mount Olive. Pope John up to the line.
Let's go, offense. Big blocks here.
So, Danny Filato, number 28. Tailback, number 27, Alex Formisano. He'll take the handoff. He'll go out the middle to the right. And is met at about the 38-yard line. So, a 1-yard pickup for Alexander Formisano. Getting a chance to run a tailback. And good run by Alex. And positive yardage. So, that'll bring up 2nd and 9. They're going to give Alex 2 yards on the play as he comes off. Alex Formisano getting some positive yardage for Pope John at the tailback position. Second and 8 for Pope John. Logan Masway in the backfield. Filato under center. Here's a pitch back to Masway. He holds on to it, cuts to his right, and up the field, down to about the 35-yard line. Good run by Masway. And with 4:05 remaining, Pope John continues to move the ball down the field. Third and 6 for Pope John. Clock continuing to move down to 3:40. Man in motion is McCarrick. Here's the snap. Filato with the pitch back to Pucci. Pucci up the left side and is met right there at about the 35, maybe 36, as the defensive tackle for Pope John for Mount Olive. Able to get Pucci's ankle. He would have been off. Would have probably had a first down. However, they grab the ankle of Pucci, bring him down. That's going to bring him 4th. And 6 to go, maybe 7. He lost a yard on it. So he had the hole, and he was racing for it. But the defensive tackle for Mount Olive able to grab him by the ankle. 3 minutes and counting. We're down to 4th and 7. Lions looking for the first down here. They can continue to run clock. Grego in the backfield. It's Filato under center. Here's the snap. He'll drop back the pass. Filato fires. He's got him in. Number 10, Ryder Espinoza to the 30. I think he's going to come up just short of the first down. We're going to see whether the ball is spotted by the referees. They're going to say 1st and 10 for Mount Olive. So Espinoza coming up about a yard shy, and that'll turn the ball over on downs. With 2:20 and counting to go, Mount Olive will get the ball back one last time. So, just shy of a first down. 1st and 10 for Mount Olive.
Ryder, get one back, Ryder. Get one back. Keep your eyes on that quarterback.
Ball now spotted between the 29 and 30-yard line. The first down marker had been at the 29, so it would have been short no matter what. It looked like it was initially they were going to spot it at the 30, but they move it back towards the 29 in between. So either way, 1st and 10 for Mount Olive, with the clock down to 1:32 to go in the 4th quarter.
Come on, Grego!
Get that ball back.
Number 12 in the shotgun. Here's the snap. Cuts to his right. Now keeps it. Goes to his left. Fires down the field. Incomplete. Ball knocked out of the way by Espinoza. And the defense on number 13, who wanted a foul, but it looked like Espinoza got there just as the ball was as well. So good defense by Espinoza. Mount Olive doesn't like it, but I don't think they're going to reverse it.
What was that?
2nd and 10 with a minute to go. Now up to the line. 40 seconds remaining. Clock continuing to run.
Danny, step this way.
Let's go, defense.
Step this way.
Number 45 in motion. Number 12 fumbles the snap and is picked up by number 89, Matthew Schultz. Fumble recovery. Pope John, 1st down. A fumble recovery by number 89, Matthew Schultz. And the Lions will recover it. And that is the end of the game. The Pride has spoken. The Pope John Lions defeat the Mount Olive Marauders 21-0. Schultz with the final pickup of that fumble. He was looking for the end zone. He wanted it. He's discouraged, but great play by Schultz nonetheless. The Lions able to score 3 times. 2 touchdown runs by Luca Pippa and a quarterback keeper by Danny Filato. However, most of the yardage picked up on that drive by Declan McCarrick. And so the Lions able to win over Mount Olive. Your final score is 21-0. My thanks go out to all the Pope John coaches, the players, the parents, faculty, alumni, anyone who is a fan who's been following us all season long. The Lions able to close out this season with a victory and couldn't be prouder. Pope John will go into the offseason and they will build from here. A great win for the Lions tonight. 21-0 over Mount Olive. So please join us on Thursday at 4 p.m. from Don Bosco High School as the Pope John Lions freshman football team will close out the regular season. Pope John freshman football at Don Bosco Thursday, 4 p.m. And then please make your way out to Pope John High School on Saturday afternoon at noon as the Pope John Lions varsity football team start the playoff run as the number 6 seed in non-public B against number 11 Camden Catholic. For everyone here at Skull Rock at Turkey Brook Park, this is Mike Formasano saying thanks for joining us. Final score one last time. The Pope John Lions defeat the Mount Olive Marauders 21-0. Have a good night, everyone. And we will see you Thursday for Pope John Lion freshman football. Have a good week.